Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight for News 13 at 6. I'm Kim Block. Two violent home invasions have police and residents on alert in Portland. Both robberies occurred within a few hours and a few miles of each other. Here's Greg Lagerquist now with a closer look at where the incidents happened.
Well, the first incident, Kim, happened just off of Park Street, Park Avenue. That happened about 5 o'clock Sunday morning. Then later that morning, right around 10 o'clock, the second robbery happened on Cumberland Avenue near the Franklin Arterial. Now, most alarmingly, police say a gun was involved in both of these incidents. Our Jana Barnello is live in Portland near the site of that first incident. And Jana, at this point, are police saying they believe these two incidents are connected?
Greg, Portland police are just trying to figure out exactly what's going on here. They're two similar crimes, but so far they haven't definitively connected both of them. It all started last night early around 5 o'clock when two masked men approached a woman standing outside of this building here on Park Avenue, pointed a gun at her and actually pistol whipped her. Then police say that the two men dragged her into an apartment. She didn't even live here. Dragged her into an apartment, broke in, and held the people there at gunpoint. They had several people at gunpoint while they stole electronics and some cash. Then the two men fled. A few hours later, police responded to 223 Cumberland Avenue for a similar home invasion. Around 10 o'clock yesterday, two masked men broke into an apartment and held the residents at gunpoint while they stole money and electronics. A witness saw them get away in a two-door gray car. So here's what happened next. Police pulled over a car matching that description early today. They found two convicted felons from Brooklyn in the car, and they also found a loaded gun. They were arrested for possession of a firearm by a felon. Since then, police have charged one of them with armed robbery for his role in the Cumberland Avenue home invasion. And now police are working to find connections between the two crimes.
I'm confident in saying that this wasn't a random act. We believe that we're connecting the dots with these individuals. We've had enough information to be able to charge one of those individuals. Both are still in jail, and I think they were specifically targeting certain locations. Unfortunately for them and unfortunately for the victims, they were the wrong locations.
So again, police have arrested one man, Kamir Wilson, and charged him with armed robbery for the home invasion on Cumberland Avenue, but police have not yet connected him to the crime here on Park Avenue. We'll, of course, bring you any updates as we get them. Live in Portland, I'm Jana Barnello, News 13. Back to you.
All right, concerning indeed. Thanks very much, Jana.
A man from Gorham faces child sex charges after an incident involving two young girls.
Today, police are saying there are likely more victims out there. Our Steve Roldan joins us now from Gorham with details that are new tonight. Steve.
Well, Gorham police do tell us they believe there are additional victims out there. That's why they're getting this information out there. They also say it's all part of an ongoing investigation and additional charges are likely in this case. Now take a look at this photo. He's 48-year-old Michael Emerson. He was arrested on a warrant charging multiple counts of unlawful sexual contact involving two 12-year-old girls. The crimes allegedly happened in Emerson's two homes, one in Gorham, the other on Fry Island. Authorities are not saying where, but we are told that Emerson was serving as a volunteer with children youth activities here in Gorham. Investigators have confiscated evidence they say includes computers from his residences. They also say that more victims could be coming forward because of his dealings with young girls in the volunteer programs.
No contact with any minors under the age of 18. Random searches and tests for sexually explicit material. And obviously, he bailed out on Friday night. I think the bail was $10,000 cash, and he's out and about.
Now we're told right now if additional victims come forward, additional charges will be filed against Emerson, and he will be arrested on those charges and taken back to jail. That's the latest live here in Gorham. Steve Roldan, News 13. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Steve. Drugs, money, and murder. And the man at the center of this case appears before a judge today.
News 13's Adrian Stein joins us live in the studio. And Adrian, a motive is coming to light now in this Cushing murder case.
Yeah, that's right, Greg. This is Andrew Kerstead, and according to these just released court documents, he shot and killed his friend for cutting off his drug supply. 40-year-old Kerstead appeared before a judge today for his initial appearance in Rockland District Court. He is charged with killing Richard Mills last Thursday. And according to the documents, Kerstead told police Mills got him hooked on drugs more than a decade ago. And when Kerstead fell $250 behind on payments for the drugs, Mills cut off his supply. Police say that's when Kerstead shot Mills 5 times with a 12-gauge shotgun. Kerstead, according to these documents, then tried to overdose on pills, but he woke up, found Mills's body, and called 911. Kerstead's attorney says his client's mental state could play a role in his defense. Kerstead is in jail tonight without bail. Another hearing is set for next Tuesday to determine if he should continue to be held without bail. Reporting live in the studio, Adrienne Stein, News 13.
All right, thank you, Adrienne. Well, we have an update tonight on a triple homicide in Bangor that happened this summer.
Yeah, we're now learning about the suspects tonight. Police are looking for 2 men from southern New England. Here they are, Nicholas Sexton from Rhode Island there on the left, and Randall Ricky DeLuz on the right, both wanted in connection with this murder case. Authorities say both men are considered armed and dangerous.
This is all in connection to a violent crime in August, in which a car was found burned out with 3 bodies inside. Police say the 3 victims found in the car were shot before the vehicle was set on fire. If you have any information, you are asked to call police.
Well, he faced both support and criticism for some recent comments about immigration. Now an online petition is calling for Lewiston Mayor Bob McDonald to resign. The Maine People's Alliance is the group behind the petition. The liberal group is claiming that his comments about Somalis are inflammatory and racist. Now, this stems from a documentary where McDonald said arriving immigrants should accept American culture and, quote, leave their culture at the door. The People's Alliance plans to present more than 1,000 signatures to the mayor's office on Thursday. Now, we called the mayor today for comment. He did not call us back, but has said previously that he believes the criticism of his comments is politically motivated. And a legal hit today for the man behind the website, The Cutler Files. Dennis Bailey claimed that the website, which is critical of candidate for governor Elliott Cutler, was protected by free speech. But a federal judge disagreed and decided that Bailey's $200 fine will stand. The judge said that Bailey's claim to be a citizen journalist doesn't apply since he was working for 2 other campaigns when he created that attack website.
3 people living in a home in Standish are safe tonight after an early morning fire. That fire broke out just after 12:30 this morning on Deer Hill Avenue. A neighbor said 2 of the 3 residents were away on a camping trip, but officials were unsure at first about the third, a 19-year-old man. They dug through the wreckage for several hours looking for any sign of him inside, but that 19-year-old is safe tonight. Crews from at least 5 departments responded. A neighbor says the fast-moving flames overwhelmed that mobile home in just minutes.
There was a lot of popping sound, and it sounded like a gun going off or something. So I got up and looked out, and it was all in flame already. In 5 minutes, the whole trailer was gone. It was quick. It started in the middle and came right towards the front.
The state fire marshal's office says it is unlikely they will be able to determine a cause due to the extent of the damage. As food costs rise, so does the need for food at local pantries. And right now, a food bank in Lewiston is in some serious need of donations.
Volunteers at St. Mary's Food Pantry tell us this storeroom was once so filled it was hard to get around. All those boxes, well, now the room's all but bare.
Volunteers say because the pantry is open 5 days a week, it's harder to keep those shelves stocked. Donations typically pick up around the holidays, but right now there is a serious need.
We could not do the work that we do without the support of our community and local businesses and individuals. And so we don't want anyone to think that we're not grateful for all the support we've already gotten, but we can always use more support. And particularly at this time of year, before we get into the holiday season, if people are able to give an extra can, come and drop off a little bit of food, we'll make sure it gets to the right people.
St. Mary's Food Pantry typically serves about 100 people a month.
Now, your Weather Authority forecast with Jarnita Presti.
Hi, welcome back, everyone. Our weather is slowly improving out there. The rainfall over the weekend is long gone. Now I'm tracking a mixture of sun and clouds this evening. Tomorrow will feature very similar conditions as far as our sky cover goes. If anything, it's going to be warmer tomorrow. It'll be a pleasure to bring you this Tuesday forecast. Let's take a look at the 3-day. 70s return tomorrow with a nice mixture of sun and clouds. We'll start off bright, but more afternoon clouds will increase. High temps low to mid 70s. Wednesday, more clouds than sun. Temps in the 60s. There's the slight chance for a shower or even some drizzle very early in the morning Wednesday, but any steady rainfall and shower activity should be confined mostly to the day on Thursday. Thursday, it looks to be our wettest day. Okay, near peak foliage. That's a nice photo. Let me step out of here so you can really enjoy this one. This one comes in from Steve Yanko up at the Forks. This taken over the weekend. So the foliage just starting to turn over southern sections here, but up into northern areas up in the mountains, you're nearing peak foliage over the next week to week and a half. Doppler HD, we're getting rid of any rainfall from the weekend. There it is, moving out to New Brunswick. Canadian Maritimes looking at a little storm system today, that our weekend rain. Things are quiet here in the northeast right now, and things will stay quiet through the day tomorrow. If anything, it's going to warm up tomorrow. We're in between storm systems. There's one moving out, say goodbye to that one, and there's another one on deck. There's a warm front right in here. That warm front is ever so slowly going to shift to the north. So some of these clouds you see to the south here, they will be invading during the course of the day tomorrow, and we'll see more of them on Wednesday. This rainfall you see further off to the south, that holds off until Thursday. So Thursday looks to be our wettest day this week around here, but it's not going to be anything like we had over the weekend. Storm Tracker is going to start us off tomorrow morning with temps in the 40s and 50s. Not a real cold start to the day, certainly by October standards. And notice a bright start to the day. These clouds start to thicken up during the course of the afternoon. 1 o'clock in the afternoon, where notice that sharp line of clouds slowly starting to move in. The other thing I want to draw your attention to are the temperatures. This feels nice, right? Lower to mid 70s. Normal highs are in the mid 60s. We'll take that for October 2nd. Okay, clouds thicken up tomorrow night. Notice a few areas of spot showers and drizzle by early Wednesday morning. In fact, as we go through the day on Wednesday, skies will be mainly cloudy or more clouds than sun. Temps that day will struggle to get out of the mid 60s. There'll be an onshore flow, but some inland towns may approach the upper 60s to near 70 degrees. Okay, 7-day forecast tomorrow. Mostly sunny skies. More afternoon clouds though. Temps in the 70s. It's going to be a mild day, certainly by October standards. More clouds than sun on Wednesday. We have some rain back in the forecast on Thursday. I don't think it's going to be a steady, heavy rainfall for the entire day, but most of us should get wet that day. Friday will clear it out. The weekend, there's a little bit of a question mark. There's a strong cold front that's going to move through either Saturday or Sunday, and there may be a little wave of low pressure that develops along it. Right now, I think the best portion of the weekend will be Saturday, with that front moving through Sunday, followed by cooler air moving in on Monday. But there's still a few question marks. There's some forecast model guidance that wants to blow it through here on Saturday, bringing rain that day and clearing us out on Sunday. I think it's going to be the slower solution, with more rainfall on Sunday at this point. But it's Monday, and of course, you know, it's going to change a little bit in the next couple days. We'll enjoy tomorrow. 70s sound pretty
Tuesday
nice, right?
Sounds great.
Sweet.
It does. There'll be a few clouds late in the day, but hey, 70s in October, that's a
We're doing
thumbs
all
up.
right.
Borrowed time.
Yes.
No kidding. All right. Terrific. Thanks, Charlie.
Thank you, Charlie.